Hey, J-Bro's popping in here. I'm going to do a little bit of hydraulic fluid checking here. I was kind of doing that high lifting stuff on that retaining wall, and it seemed like I was losing some pressure at the end of that, and I'm just wondering if I was getting a little bit low. So I'm just going to check that out here. And see where we can't get to, see if this is low, because I haven't checked this for a while, and I don't know if you can see the see how wet it is around here. It's been doing that for however long. It just seems to overflow or get too much pressure, or who the heck knows why it does it. Like I said, this this dipstick here, you know, that just comes right up. And I think it might just pressure through there, but, you know, I try to check this dang thing, and I can't read this for crap. I mean, if you can't see that, it's like where, you know, even under the light, I see it's wet down here, but I want to say it's probably right there. But I know one gentleman was mentioning that he was having some issues with the cap, so I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that and see what's going on. But first I'm going to wipe some of this junk off. And I was already messing with this here, so mine's super loose. But I kind of wanted to mess with that anyway, the cap, that is, because I want to try to reef that thing on there with my hands and see what in the world he could possibly be dealing with. That makes his cap so tight. But I'm going to go ahead and tighten this down. I mean, that's like frickin' max on there. And granted, obviously, I just twisted it on, so yeah, it just bugged me when he was mentioning it, and I don't know, I'm assuming he got it off, but like I said, one of the tricks that I will do to get this off, or a cap like this, is I'll take a smaller ratchet strap and I'll ratchet that on there. You know, you're ratcheting, whatever. Well, once you get that ratchet and it's out, it gives you like a handle, you know, and then that can aid and give you a little more leverage. So you're sitting there still twisting with the cap, and then the ratchet, you just push it. But anyway, I hope you got that off. But that's one of the tricks that I've done before when you get a tight cap that you just can't get off. But yeah, I figured, I remember it being metal on metal, and that's what I had told them, but I just, you know, so sometimes I just don't remember everything because, you know, well, there's just so much crap to remember. And I tend not to write stuff down. I just kind of just memorize it, I guess. But yeah, that's all it is. Just a metal on metal cap. You know, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Put that down here. Yeah, like I said, the main reason why I'm checking this is, there's the filter again. Yeah, I mean, this looks low as low can get. I'm glad I'm checking this here. And, oh, there went that. I'm just going to kind of wipe everything off, but I think that might have been, that does look insanely low. And I'll show you down in that tractor pretty quick. Just kind of wiping some of this stuff off as I go. And I'm just gonna look at this filter. See, now I'm starting to see some shit in here. Let's see if I can't show you guys this. I should have brought a pail. Let me see here if I can't. I mean, there's actually some junk buildup in here. One thing I will do is, I'm going to take you off the stand here. Sorry for this, I didn't quite know what to expect, but I knew I was going to need my hands. Let's see here. Take my gloves off. But there's definitely some discoloration on this. I apologize if I just didn't get done saying that I've got basically 100 hours on there. But see that coloring on that? This was like super, super clear. And that just from the visual, I mean, my arms are down, my bucket's down, whatever, all that. So all the hydraulics is in here. That's way, way, way low. That should be way up there, and hence the reason I wasn't seeing anything on the dipstick. And obviously, it can't be great for the machine to run out of hydraulic fluid. But I want to show you this filter here. So this is the light down in here, and I hope you can see that junk down in there. Oh, I'm trying to get my camera right. See, there's some junk down in there. So I'm gonna check to see if that's metal or not. But yeah, there's some shit down in there. But I think for this here, I think if I just taken, there you go, that, see that black shit down there? I think this here, if I just take and flush this out, I think it might be good. But I almost want to see if I'm going to see if I can't get this black thing off of here. I don't know if that unscrews off or not. I'm going to put you back on the stand here so I can get two hands and you kind of can see what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm kind of doing this on the fly here. Like I said, I got to get a new stand grabber. This thing's kind of a piece of junk. I'm going to see if where the heck did I put my gloves at? That's how it is. You set your gloves down, you set this down. Let's see if this comes off of here. Okay, yeah, this might be good here. So this came out of here. Let's see here. One thing I just want to see, I'm going to go walk over and grab my magnetic thing. I just want to see how much of that is just dirt or if it's metal, because sometimes, you know, when you're lifting and whatnot, some dirt will get in through the cage and down in here. So I'm kind of just curious if that's dirt or if that's metal filings or what. Probably not the most exciting video, but one for more of us motorheads that actually, I don't know, care what's going on here. Yeah, and see, this was just what I got here is just this little magnet thing. I'm just going to see see if that's dirt or if it's mud or what the heck. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at this here. Hope you can. Right there, all this is metal shit right here. I'll show you up close. So I can't quite see what you're seeing there. Let me get the light in a different spot so it's shining back here to the camera a little bit. There, that might be better. See all that there? That's all metal filings. So, which is good. I mean, another reason a guy needs to check this, and I probably let this go too, or went too long here. But that's good that we're catching that stuff. And let me just, I'm going to try to, yeah, there's just metal crap all over in this filter. I would almost say at this point, I should probably replace this filter, to tell you the truth. There's no doubt in my mind this one should be, I mean, I guess just be on the safe side. I'm just going to run my magnet thing down there again. Yeah, I pretty much got the bulk of that crap out of there the first time. If you can't see that again, there's just a little bit more junk on there. Okay. Well, I guess that kind of tests one theory is, if I didn't already show you, I'm insanely low on hydraulic fluid. Hence the reason why I wasn't even able to see it. Because it's very deceiving, I guess, because I was still running them. I'm surprised the machine was performing, honestly, as well as it was for how low that was. I'm going to take and run that file, or that magnet down in the bottom there. And just see what stuff. It doesn't look real dirty down there, but like I said, there is kind of a dual filter to it. But it looks, I mean, it looks pretty clean down there. Yeah, and there wasn't anything down in it, so that means the filter is doing its job. All right, well, I guess honestly, that's really all I'm gonna go through on it. What I'm probably gonna do is go on what this needs to be done is it needs to be flushed, but I'm not smart enough. I'm gonna have to go on the web and see if a guy can spray this with WD-40 or, you know, something to try to spray this stuff out of here, or if it's just time to get a new one of these filters. But I'm gonna do some recon on that. But yeah, like I said, I'm just shy of $100, and my hydraulic fluid is low as low, and that's just from like I said, I'm pretty certain all the extra hydraulic fluid comes through that pressure tip, and that's where it just pushes out. So probably, once again, maybe obviously check yours sooner than I checked it, because I haven't checked this hydraulic stuff, I don't know, 30 hours at least, you know. But anyway, I'll quit babbling. So take a peek on your hydraulic fluid, maybe just because it don't take but 2 seconds to pull the filter out and check that, or unless you're the other guy where his damn cap was stuck on there. I'm still befuddled why that was just so on there good. But anyway, please like, subscribe, comment down below. J-Bros out. I'm gonna go ahead here and just give this a light air blowing. I kind of read up on that. Just blow it out with air, much like you do with an air filter. Some said on some filters, and I didn't quite understand what they meant, is to use alcohol, but I'm just going to use the oil that's in there, because all I'm trying to do is remove heavy debris, I guess. And I guess I just put the plastic down here to see if anything would come dislodged, but I'm not really, so tough to see with it. Basically what I'm trying to see is if any of that stuff is getting cleaned or dislodged. It honestly just looks pretty dirty. And I don't know how you go about cleaning these, other than one guy was saying you soak it in alcohol to break up the debris. Basically what the debris is debris from the rings breaking down, and then obviously metal shavings from your hydraulics and stuff like that, and just overall seals and stuff like that run back in there. But I don't know, I might be on the safe side and just get a new one. I mean, shoot, If I replace this once a season, what's the big deal? Well, that's kind of what I uncovered. If anybody has a better method for reusing this, as far as soaking something, cleaning it, and spraying it out, that'd be great to know. Hey, back here with the hydraulic fluid. So the plan I'm ended up going with here now, after kind of checking the filter, reanalyzing, running the magnet down into the tank. If you saw, you know, I got a lot of metal shavings and stuff out of the filter, and then I cleaned that. None of those shavings were getting through into the tank, so the filter was obviously doing a great job of catching debris and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting the exact filter back that was in it. I'm going to do some recon and try to find that filter and maybe replace that down the road. But being the filter didn't look that bad and I got those metal shavings out of there and none of that metal stuff was getting passed into the tank, I'm just going to go ahead and top my hydraulic fluid off. And many people have asked what hydraulic fluid I'm using this. Now this is a brand up near me. And once again, the reason why I'm using the 32 weight is it just gets colder up here. And this is way thinner oil. So that's why I'm doing it. If you're in a warmer temp area, you'll probably want to run that 46. But that's the reason why I run 32 up here, because we're set to get super cold. So that's what I'm going to do on the hydraulic filter front. And I recommend you probably just checking your filter maybe at that 50, 60, 70 hours-ish. But like I said, I'm basically pushing 100 hours. So definitely probably, because it doesn't really make sense with how much hydraulic fluid I lost to like flush it any further, especially when I wasn't getting any metal shavings on there. I'm just going to add stuff. What I am going to do, and I'll do that in a separate video as well, I'm going to replace the oil. I'm going to dump the oil and change the oil filter right around 100 hours. And the main reason why I'm going to do that is we replaced the oil and the filter right away because we changed out the oil because the oil was garbage oil. Well, now I'm kind of looking at it much like I am with the hydraulic fluid here. I'm going to swap out that oil filter and oil again at 100 hours here because I want to try to catch any metal shavings and or break-in period on that oil filter and oil. And my oil looks decent, but I don't care. I'm just going to get a new filter on here, you know, whatever, $7 for a filter. And I'm going to swap out the oil. But I'll do that in a separate video, but that's kind of what's to come. But that's what I'm going to do on the oil filter, or excuse me, the hydraulic fluid. And I'm just running it right through the check cap just because it works great for my funnel. And it's just easy to get to. So that's the route I'm going to go. I'm going to top this girl off. And yeah, J-Bros out.